poster timeline heading down the hill right now. And I'm willing to bet you're going to see at least one, if not more, of your favorite Universal movies represented. I mean, I always spot my favorite. I can actually prove it to you. It's actually written, carved in, etched in to my old name tag right here, so I'm going to hold it up and make sure you can get confirmation that my favorite Universal movie is a little comedy called Animal House. You got any fans of that one? Yeah? We should hang out more. It's got everything you need for a great comedy. A food fight scene, a big party scene, a huge parade at the end, a really funny scene with the horse. Poster's coming up here on the left, 1978 right there. Love that movie. Now, we are unique from other movie studios in that we are our own city. That's right, Universal City, California, with its own zip code, its own honorary mayor, its own branch of the Sheriff's Department, and here off to the right side, our very own fire station. That is Fire Station 51, given that number, that designation, in honor of an old NBC show of ours called Emergency. But once we pass the fire station, we're heading into the front lot of the movie studio, where a majority of filming takes place. Most filming happens inside the most controlled environment possible. We call them sound stages. Now, on the outside, they don't look like much. They look like big beige warehouses. But inside, let me tell you, that's where we can make movie magic. And that is what it looks like inside when they're ready for filming. Let me show you what it looks like inside before they do anything to it. Nice, big, and empty. A lot of hard work goes into building those amazing sets inside of our sound stages. They are about 98% soundproof, which does come in handy because once those cameras start to roll, you have to be real quiet on the sets. You don't want to interrupt the take. The director kind of gets mad. Don't ask me how I know that. There's no story behind that. None whatsoever. Not embarrassing in the slightest because it didn't happen. Anyway. You're going to know page 14 is where they filmed scenes for Jurassic Park with Sam Neill and Laura Dern. They built jungle sets for that production inside that building. It's also where they had the mission control sets for Apollo 13 with Tom Hanks and Kevin Bacon. And it's where they did some filming for one of my favorite horror movies, John Carpenter's The Thing, starring Kurt Russell. Just celebrated its 40th anniversary this year. They actually made it seem like there was an Antarctic research base inside there. And how they did that, they really sold it. They refrigerated the entire stage on the inside. Even though it was about 100 degrees outside, it was during a hot summer filming, it was nice and frosty in there. Get any place, any time period you want. You just got to play dress up with our sets. Even when they're not necessarily made up for production, though, they still look fantastic. And I like a lot of hard work and detailing when it's creating them. All kidding aside, we can use this London Square area. It starts off with this nice non-denominational church on the street corner here. Designed to be non-denominational again, so we have maximum potential film for any kind of church scene we want. Can easily envision this as a parliamentary building. Can use this for a cemetery set, a wedding set, depending on time of day and decorations. And we're also running parallel right now. One block over from us here to the right side is our New York Street set. Stretches the entire length of the Metro set area. And that is where they film for some really big productions. Do we have any fans of superhero movies, comic book films? Couple of you right there. Cool. Captain America, the first Avenger with Chris Evans and Hugo Weaving. That got a jaw drop reaction right there. That's a mega fan reaction. Cool. When Steve Rogers is jumping on the tops of cars chasing down a Hydra spy, it filmed right here on New York Street. Also, we got some different types of superheroes. The contestants on American Ninja Warrior prove their strength right down here on our New York Street. When they do film here for American Ninja Warrior, that is where they assemble the obstacle course right there. Now, these are still bumpy, so be sure to hold on to your belongings, hold on to your loved ones, and as Samuel L. Jackson once famously said, hold on to your butts, as we make our way back to Skull Island. 360 3D. That epic battle right there was projected on screens over 40 feet tall and 180 feet long in broad. You'll see Biff Tannen's convertible, which looks and smells better since it cleared out the manure, as well as some futuristic ones from Back to the Future Part 2. And those pair very nicely, parked next to these prehistoric vehicles as seen in the Flintstones with John Goodman and Rick Moranis. For my Harry Potter fans, my Wizarding World fans, that is the Weasley family car, the Ford Anglia, as seen in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Wouldn't be a picture car collection with some Fast and Furious cars right there. That's Paul Walker's Nissan Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious. You'll even see the gyrosphere from Jurassic World. You just won't see the glass on it because it never existed. The glass was digital and added later on in post-production because glass is tricky to film. It's really reflective. You know, you don't want to catch reflections of crew members, equipment, anything behind the scenes that takes you out of the story we're telling you, the world we're working so hard to build for you to escape to when you buy a ticket for the theater. And speaking of, we're about to whisk you away right now to a little island that's just off the coast of Costa Rica, and it does deserve a proper introduction, so... Here it is.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
He gets pushed off the side of a cliff by an angry T-Rex in that film. We don't have to worry about anything like that, but I can enhance the mood a little bit through the power of music. Here's John Williams' score to really bring everything to life. I mean, really just gives you so much of the action, the themes, and yeah, okay, I'm sorry. All right, watch out back there. Some of our dinos got loose. Yeah, I'm sorry back there. Yeah. Look, if they got you, if they get you back there, that should come out with cold water. You're going to use cold rinse on that? Put that out later. The more you know. It is all about creative control here in the show business. Something we desperately wanted control over when we first started making movies was control over the weather. We started filming on the East Coast. The East Coast has this thing that's called weather. After a while, we got tired of getting rained out of production days. We wanted to filter in a park next to you. In just a moment, you should see flashes of lightning streak across them, as well as some tracks of thunder provided by our sound department. Let's see what they got for us today. There we go. Excellent. Yes. So, we got lightning, we got thunder. You know what's coming next. In case you don't, spoiler alert, it's rain. Overhead sprinkler systems spray water straight up and out so it falls naturally, and bam, instant rain whenever we need it. Now, we will make our raindrops larger than normal-sized raindrops so they show up clearly on screen. If you ever watch a sporting event at home and there's a rain delay, you're like, that's not that bad, go ahead and finish the game. That's regular rain. Doesn't show up too well, so we make ours bigger to guarantee the effect. And of course, if you let the effect go on for too long, you run the risk of a little bit of a buildup. Kind of like this one, heading down the hill right now towards our tram. So everyone just watch out for the flash flood, okay? The results of thousands of gallons of water being pumped down the hill and recycled all the way up to the top. Now you can see Old Mexico in classic comedies like Three Amigos with Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Chevy Chase. Big adventures like Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull with Harrison Ford. And this is also where they did some filming for a show that I love. Just finished their 4th season, but they filmed here for season 1 of HBO's Westworld with Evan Rachel Wood and Jeffrey Wright. Hi there. It's a VIP tour group. I don't know if I should look directly at them or not, or revert my gaze. I'm not sure. But we are going to pass through Old Mexico right now and head down across the border into Six Points, Texas. It has that name because it started off as 6 interconnecting Western street sets. And that meant in the early days of silent film that they could film 6 different Westerns at the same time. They never had to worry about sound carrying over onto another's production. And Six Points looks incredible in the 9th film from Quentin Tarantino, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. They shot a huge portion of that movie right here in Six Points. This is where Leonardo DiCaprio's character Rick Dalton is working as the bad guy in the pilot episode of Lancer. Now me, I'm a big Western guy. My favorite part of any Western, hands down, I'm always looking forward to the fight scenes.
You're just on
But you actually might recognize this area. I think we have some fans here in Car 1. We're about to drive you through neighborhood 12358W as seen on 4 seasons of a terrific show called The Good Place.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I have never ever seen this.
You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
Such an amazingly creative and fun show that made a creative use of the space that we're driving you through right now. If you're looking for a new show to watch, that would be my recommendation. The Good Place is so amazing. They're nodding their heads in agreement here in Car 1, so I got some backup here. It's 4 seasons, half-hour episodes, so binge through it in no time. It's still available to stream on Netflix. And if you don't have Netflix, you have someone's password. Go for it. Yeah. Now, one thing our Little Europe sets are definitely known for is its monster movie history. All the big name movie monsters got their start right here on our Little Europe sets. I'm talking the big guns here. I'm talking Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Invisible Man, who's right over by those lampposts to the left. Thank you for looking. I appreciate that. He's invisible, guys. That's what makes him so scary. He could be in that empty seat right there. Made you look again. Awesome. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. I'm getting good, Amanda. It's all in the delivery. We have a nice little suburban house set coming up here off to the left side. For many years, that is where they did filming for a nice little cross between a morning talk show and a do-it-yourself home improvement style show on the Hallmark Channel called Home and Family. More recently, you can catch it on episodes of Bel Air, which Abari banks on Peacock. But it looks like, a little further down the road here, looks like we got a green light to really shake things up here, folks. Looks like they've given us the clearance to go inside of a soundstage and showcase a much more controlled filming environment. So we're about to pop up in the doors to Stage 50, a very unique soundstage where they managed to film this scene for an episode of Bones.
Look, they're sweets.
He's very upset.
When I talked to him, the guy in his arms.
You guys with the FBI?
Yeah, we heard about the human remains.
That's him. Right over there.
Filmed right here inside Stage 50, which is unique because this is a 2-level soundstage. We're entering the bottom level dressed as a subway station, but you'll see staircases on either side. They do lead upstairs to a street set that's just above us. That affords a production to do what's called a tracking shot. That's one fluid, continuous camera move. No cuts, no edits. Makes it feel like it's all happening right there in front of you in real time. It's a really great filmmaking technique. Something to hold on to. This could actually end up being a big one. Yep. Brace yourselves. We need to ride this out. Hold on. Good news, it looks like the earthquake has stopped. Bad news, it looks like the water mains are broken. Yeah. This area is going to flood quickly, so we should work on getting out of here. Alright, that was a great take, guys. Why don't you reset for the next tour? Good coming through. Everyone back to position 1, please. Thank you. That was Earthquake, the big one. That effect might seem familiar if you caught that episode of Bones. In case you missed it, check it out here on your screens. Hanging off to the right as we head into town here. Yeah, there's the catch of the day hanging up. We also got a police boat out in the water. We got a diver doing one last check of the area, and it looks like smooth sailing and calm seas out here. I spoke too soon. Okay, that's another shark circling towards our diver. That's not good. I really hope you can hear me. Officer! Officer, there's a shark in the water. You got to get to your boat. You're so close. You can start swimming right now. You'll make it. Go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Oh, no. Well, you had a lot of guts to be out there, ladies and gentlemen. And there they are. It's gross. We should be fine as long as you stay seated and stay out of the water. You know, people go on the tram goes in the water, sharks in the water, so we're going to move someplace much safer. How about right here behind these barrels of flammable gasoline? Much safer right here. Actually, I have a theory. See, maybe we can test it right now. I'm seeing a chain reaction start to form back there. All we need now is, there we go, right there. See, my theory goes is that sharks don't like fire. Fire doesn't mix well with water. Sharks live in water. You get where I'm going with that, right? It kind of tracks in a weird way. Give it up for Bruce, the mechanical shark from the hit film Jaws. Did a great job today. Not such a great job when they were making the movie. The very first time they tried to use the mechanical shark, a lot of filming for Never Have I Ever. Kenan with Kenan Thompson filmed there quite a bit as well. I always remember it as the street in The Burbs. That's where they filmed The Burbs with Tom Hanks and Bruce Stern. Love that movie. As we head further up the hill here, you take a look on either side here, and you're going to see a New York City taxi cab. And tucked away in the back, that yellow racer back there, is Bumblebee in vehicle form from the Transformers series. And we are fast approaching some film history, folks, so get ready to check out, or rather, check in to the Bates Motel from the Alfred Hitchcock thriller. You're fine right there. Don't come any closer, please. Watch out, Car Fork. He's looking for you. One disaster to another. This is the crash set from Steven Spielberg's 2005 version of War of the Worlds, and the answer, by the way, is yes. That is a real 747 that was bought and destroyed to make this scene possible in the film. Right, sorry. Let's show you the scene right here on your screens. There we go.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
When you first began to sit down to talk about War of the Worlds, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep releasing me. Listen now, man. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Down closed. Robbie, get in. Get in.
You wouldn't have to tell me. All right, folks. Now, over the years, we have had the chance to work with some amazingly talented filmmakers, bringing some classics to the big screen. Ricky Jupe Park sets up a nice little amusement park based off his movie Kid Sheriff. You can see the winking well coming up here off to the left side. Nice little mining town right here. Oh, that's cute. That sign says miners only. Sorry it didn't pan out. Now the thing about some Jupiter's claim is that they're actually in the process of opening up a new live show attraction called the Star Lasso Experience. It's just a little further up here off to the right side. Sorry, it's not looking too lively right now. Okay. Huh. think it's time for us to get out of here. We can hang out. Be sure to check out those sets on the big screen when you check out Nope in real time and time again. 9 times. So we're going to get out of the open here. We're going to close those doors nice and tight behind us. I'm going to get in touch with my contact on the inside. Roman, buddy, pal, if you're there, make yourself known.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you from Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
All right, look, guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
Got it. Very solid advice, guys. We want to try to blend in with our surroundings, so we're going undercover. We can create a cover story that can corroborate how we were here this whole time. We don't know anything about a witness, anything that's going on at all. If anyone starts poking their heads around here, we can simply tell them we were here this whole time partying with these beautiful people. They invited us over for a little get-together. We started playing some music, having a good old time.
This is what we're doing. This is the race day after party. And where
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Neil?
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, let's back up a little bit. Got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort Miss Novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
Got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You can shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate. Shaw traced us. Ops can't hold it forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door. Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Alright, looks like they found us out, so we're going to pull forward into this dark parking garage, try to lay low here. But just to double down on your protection, your safety, why don't you go ahead and put on those 3D glasses again. Yeah, just in case things go flying every which way, you can protect your eyesight. So, glasses on, fingers crossed, and hopefully you all make it to the sequel.
This is our turn. After round. Okay. structure! Everybody hold on!
Everybody okay? We made it! I don't know if the laws of physics survived, but we did. Thanks in no small part to these guys right here.